Whoa, incredible weather today. Beautiful day, beautiful RV resort, which means a beautiful video. That being said, welcome to the channel, welcome to We+3, and welcome to a project that I've had on my mind and on my to-do list for quite some time. As you guys saw a few videos ago, we were basically no service, no signal, and well, low on range in the Cybertruck in the Cascades, and that's just not very fun. For today's project, we moved the truck a little bit closer to the front where all the tools are. That just makes sense instead of going back and forth, back and forth. We're trying to talk to aliens. All right, that's what we're trying to do. I'm just kidding. We're gonna take this Starlink and we're gonna be mounting it to the Cybertruck. You say, Jaron, how is that possible? When we were in Montana, I saw another Cybertruck with the Starlink popping out the back. And I said, you know what? That's not a bad idea. We were also having no signal, no service that day as well. And I saw him pass by us and I saw the little thing, the little dish popped out the back, and I'm like, wait, if he can do that and he's driving, so can we. I ordered all the parts that I think will work for this whole entire project. But I think before we get into installing the crossbars and doing all that, I think we actually get the mount for the actual satellite dish and we make sure it fits and clips on before we install all the things on the entire truck. But then again, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna put crossbars on anyways. Well, I was thinking we would move the truck in front of the motorhome, but then we're blocking this road right here, but it's not really a road. No one's really checking in right now. As you guys can tell, it's empty. Before we do that, let's get all the parts out so I can show you exactly what we're gonna be installing today. And if this works out, we'll make a little list below. So if you guys are interested in doing this, and it's not just on a Cybertruck, you guys can do this on any vehicle that you wanna do, as long as you have your crossbars for your vehicle and you have the mount for your actual dish. So I bought the actual bracket for the Gen 3 dish, so hopefully everything works out how it's supposed to. So it all came, like I said, today, not even 30 minutes ago. I've been waiting on it so I can make a video. So cross your fingers that all this is gonna work, because it's gonna be so nice having signal in the middle of nowhere. And that's what we pay extra for every single month. We pay for the roaming service, that way we can have service wherever we go. Get this thing opened up. All right, so we got the crossbars. This morning I got in our brand new taillight, so we need to open that up, make sure it's what we have before our appointment comes up in the next few days for the trailer. And these suckers are heavy, like super heavy. Office called me this morning. They're like, you've got another package here. You should probably come and get it. Well, I can see why, because it's super heavy. You're supposed to be able to just click into the truck. The idea would be click them in from the back. I only ordered 2 because I don't think I need 4 crossbars. I'm not gonna be putting on a kayak. I mean, then again, that would be kind of cool, or bicycle rack. But honestly, with the 2, I did read online that should be plenty. This just, I wanna say, pops like that, and it bolts in right there. So actually it's gonna be nice having those on here, because I heard that these do fly off when people are driving. That was in the very beginning when the Cybertrucks fully got released. I think these are newer, and I think that the recall's already gone and done. So yeah, and then if they do fly off, well, it's under warranty. First things first, let's pop this box open, make sure our taillight is even in this box, and then we can deal with the crossbars, since you guys have been waiting on a little trailer update anyways. So let's just pop this open. Let's just see what we got in this box. Let's just see what we got. What is all this? I didn't know I was getting a little care package. Hold on a second. Here's my receipt. Hooked me up on shipping. He says note on back, smiley face. Let's see. Jaron, thank you for letting us help you with your Illuma parts. Me and the FTP team hopes these gifts find you well. Take care and keep on YouTubing, Noah. Aw, dude, shout to you guys. Appreciate you, for real. That's awesome. That's cool. I love that. So I guess they saw the trailer fiasco. And also, shout to them. They're the only ones who could get me that light very, very quickly. Everybody else wanted me to make a dealer account and a bunch of other things. So I'm like, I don't want to become a dealer. I literally just need a tail light. Anyways, shout out to Fenton Trading Post Incorporated. So got your letter. Appreciate you guys so much. So all right, cool. Let's just pop in here. We got a hat. All right, Fenton Trading Post, trailer sales and service. I like that. Maybe I'll rip that sucker right there. Dang, this is orange. I see what you guys did. You sent me a bright hat, so that way, when I'm on the side of the road with my trailer issues, people can see me. That makes a lot of sense. What do we have here? Nice little Luma bag. Maybe I can put the taillight in there as I'm going to get the work done. Dang, you guys hooked it up. Look at all this. What is up with this? We got a shirt. We got a shirt. And it's a long sleeve. You guys know it's getting cold. I know we were gonna be popping some goodies on camera today. They got some merch. That's cool. Okay, we got another bag full of goodies. Koozies. Wow, Willow's gonna love that pink one. We got some keychains. Okay, we have stickers, little smiley face. Let's see, is this the correct taillight or not? All right, ready? Look at that in all its glory. Well, there we have it. A brand new taillight. That's what we've been needing right there. Already pre-wired and ready to go. So, well, there you have it. That's what we lost right there. I was hoping somebody would have shipped me the other one because we knew it snapped off in Montana, and the office is like, nope, no taillight here. I guarantee you it was just laying in their flower bed. So yeah, well, at least we have the box here. I'm gonna have them add probably some more welds too, because you can see like right there, this would probably need just a few more tack welds, but yeah, that's not too bad. And this actually comes from Luma, so they don't make these in-house. They're actually dealers, and they stock them and they keep them, you know, in their warehouse. All right, we got keychains, we got pins, we even have a little tire gauge so we can check our tire pressure. You guys literally thought about everything. Are you trying to say that we need to have a good time? You guys sent koozies, bottle openers. What are you trying to say? And look, a little baby one right there. That's so awesome. And we got some stickers. Let's check these stickers out. See what we got. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Cool little stickers. I like that. You guys go show them some love, or if you need a trailer, they're in Michigan. So there you have it. Nice little fitting trading post. I like that. Taillight worked out. Taillight is here, which means we're waiting for a few more parts for the trailer so we can get 100% and make sure we get this truck a nice little strap system to hang out on. So, all right, I'm going to grab the tripod, aka the cameraman. We're gonna turn around the truck and let's see if this idea is gonna work today. Now we've got the sun that's coming out, well, trying to come out. So hopefully these clouds stay cloudy today, because we definitely need those clouds. You know, it would be nice if I had some awnings that worked. Actually, in all fairness, the front awning does work. We just have it strapped because we don't want to have issues like what happened to the second one in Ohio. And actually, I talked to somebody today about parts, or maybe a collaboration on doing a little something for the rear one. Our go-to people that we usually deal with, we haven't heard back from. So it's very rare that we don't hear back from people we've worked with before, but maybe something's going on with them, who knows. Always check on your people, I guess, right? All right, let's get the base plate to this tripod, and let's set you guys up because we've got work we gotta do. Thought about just using this camera today, but I don't know. There's something about having this camera with the audio being so crispy. I don't know, what do they say? It's 90% audio, 10% video. Actually pretty impressed with all of you. I'm looking at all of our analytics recently, and we're all in the green, which is really, really nice. But I think it's like 80% of you, or 70 or 80% of you are watching on TV. Like, that's pretty cool that we're on your TV, possibly right now as I'm even speaking about this. So yeah, I never knew that until I started really looking into our analytics about you guys watching us on TV. So I will try to keep this as best I can, as still as I can. Sometimes I get super excited, I want to move around. It's just my energy level, right? I'm not going to apologize about it because it's just who I am as a person. For the sake of you guys that are TV watchers, I am going to do my best at keeping everything very, very still. Hence why I got the tripod out today. All right, there we go. I really, really like this tripod. I've already had a little scare. It slid off this track the other day, and the camera went flying in the RV. I don't think it did anything. I don't see any scratches, but you guys know how it goes. You get something new and you want to keep it as nice as possible for the longest amount of time, right? Let's make sure we got these settings really, really good. I like you right there. The best thing that we can do is possibly go in and put the crossbars on. I was gonna like unload everything, but for the sake of space and trying to make sure we have everything we need, I think we just go ahead, put the crossbars on, see what they look like, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab that mount for the Starlink, put it together, and then do like a rough-in, see what it looks like. I'm excited to see these. I've been wanting to order these for about a year now. If we want to go all 4, we can go all 4, but I think let's start with 2. The idea would be to put them back here. I don't want the Starlink on top of the glass. I want it back here. The reason being is because there's a plug literally right here. Let's just get these out, see what they look like, and let's just get to installing. Not sure where my handy dandy knife is, so Phillips head it is. It's not dumb if it works, right? No knife needed. We're not just gonna 1, 2, 3 install, are we? We got a full blown. What do we got parts. Okay, we got parts. Steps 1, 2, we got. I don't even know. What do we got? I thought we were like 1, 2 click, ready to go. Oh, that's in Spanish. I don't really know that. I don't really know that much of Spanish. Don't be falling. I just got you. 220 pounds per bar. That's our whole setup right there. That's what we got going on. This is crazy. Just different instructions like don't drive in a storm. Okay, we got a little step by step. Oh, it even came with a supplied little torque wrench right there. That's really cool. Let's just get with it. I know I keep saying that. It's just like I kind of want to sit here and just piddle around, but it says what we need to do is get all the tools out. Step-by-step instructions. Okay. It says start on one side, get it tight, and then pull the rest. So, all right, seems pretty legit. Oh, they got little keys, so you can actually lock them to the truck so no one can take them. Interesting. Okay. It says once after we install them, we need to drive 12 miles, literally 12 miles. Stop, check all your bolts, make sure they're tight. Drive an additional 30 miles. Stop, check all your bolts, and then keep going. It says slam on your brakes and test them. Like literally, it shows someone slamming on their brakes in the Cybertruck right there. Like that's what that is, right? Okay, so check, slam on your brakes. Lock core removal. All right, cool. All right, we're good to go. I'm just kidding. I actually need these. Oh yeah, and look at these. We actually have legit keys that come with this. No, this is not an unboxing. I guess technically it is an unboxing. It's not paid. I actually spent the money on these. These are $800 for 2. So I could have got all 4 on Amazon for 400 bucks. I wanted to keep all the Starlink, all the Tesla, all the stuff the same. So I don't want any issues, and I don't want to go to the dealer and they go, well, you should have bought the ones from Tesla, and then we have an issue, right? So went ahead and just spent the money, made sure I had the correct stuff, and if we ever sell the truck, everything is Tesla. All the accessories, even though all the accessories are not 100% perfect, I still have all the accessories from Tesla. Let's go ahead and get one of the crossbars out of the way. And these are super heavy duty. They're not just some plasticky cheap. They're very, very nice. So I just put the key in here to see like what was the concept, how does it work? So you put the key in, so it actually goes up and down, and the mechanism just unlocks and clicks like that. Like that's why I decided to go through Tesla anyways, because like look at all their marketing. You guys look inside, there's a Cybertruck logo, or the actual owl right there. So I don't know if you can see that or not. That's the Sentry Mode owl. So whenever you have something that somebody comes and messes with your truck, the little owl comes up on the screen. That's the logo. Let's make sure all this is unlocked. Oh, so we need to, yeah, we do need to do one at a time. That makes a lot of sense. Probably first things first, putting the brackets on, and then going from there. It says first things first, remove the screws that are already on here. Well, step 1, we don't even have screws. And also, this is why there's probably a recall on these. Look, he's literally just like, this is the first time pulling on these. Look, I can see why these are just like breaking off when you're going down the highway. I'm not trying to be a hater by any means, but I'm just saying like, there's no screws or anything. Nothing keeping it from popping up. I'm thinking what happened is when we had the new slat put in on the tonneau cover, I think they pulled all this up to add the new one, and maybe they broke something. So service appointment. Here we go again. Just want to add, the sun is baking right now, so you guys are welcome. I'm just kidding. I wanted to pick the camera up and make a video today. The sun is upon us now. Also, I really like this little tool that it came with. It's pretty nice. Start putting the brackets on. Everything is labeled. Everything has an arrow on it, so it says out. Out is that way. So we'll drop it. We'll put the screws on. Drop it down like this. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. And just in case you guys don't know which way that is, it has an arrow on it. It's pretty nice. This is really nice. Okay, cool. Let's add the other one just in case. Let's go ahead and do all 4 locations. And then what we'll do is, we'll just go ahead and put the crossbars on, and we'll make this as simple as possible. A few things that I do want to try today. As soon as all of this gets installed, I do want to go for the drive test, make sure everything is nice and tight and snug. And then I also want to do a speed test today to see, it's my first time to actually have the Starlink in motion. So this will be a cool test. What we'll do is we'll run a test with it sitting right before we actually move it. And then we're gonna do a speed test with it actually ripping going down the highway. Oh, this is actually torque. Like, it's a legit torque wrench. I thought they were just saying like to torque stuff down. Look, that's legit. Okay, I'm impressed. Like, look, I wonder where do these go? These don't come off, do they? You know what's nice though? One thing I do love about Tesla is, let's say I want to take the crossbars off for a little bit, you can still put this cover down and it's up underneath there. That's all. I'm like, just spend the money, just get what's right for your vehicle. Even though it can be a little costly, just make it happen. I'll be honest, I'm a little excited to see what this is gonna look like. So we're probably just gonna install this one side first, and then we'll make our way to the top. Just wanted to be real. Oh no, don't do that. I dropped the bolt down the side. Come on. Give me a break. You guys ever do a project in the grass and then you drop the only screw that you really need in the grass? Been there, done that. Don't say you haven't, because you know you have. Are you kidding me? We're good, I got it. Let's make sure we got this going in order, okay? What I'm reading is, it's saying something about the light bar wire, because this is actually ready for a light bar, which actually I do have a light bar for this truck. It's just not here. It's sitting in Texas. So it's telling me instructions if we encounter issues with the light bar wire, which is at the top, passenger side of the truck. But we're not doing that. We're putting it back here, one side at a time. All right, we'll go driver side to passenger side. We'll just click it in. Not gonna lie, I actually put the brackets on backwards. Somehow I was thinking out was facing in and in was out. No one's perfect, okay? It's gonna take me 10 seconds to do this. I could have edited this out, look perfect, right? But I'm not gonna do that. I'm too real. I just have to be real with you guys. Sometimes too real, but I'm just a human, just like you. Now we're facing the right way. I don't know why I thought out was the arrow for out. I don't even know. I went to go click the bar and I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna work. What's the deal here? Hey, at least we got a little breeze out here. I'll take a nice little breeze, especially when the sun's beaming down your neck. I'll take it. Shout out to the cameraman. Actually, you guys are helping me. Just keep it steady right there. Okay, thank you. I don't know how many times we're supposed to click this, but it's kind of fun. Now we can do this. We'll set this right here. Let's get a nice little rubber pad. You know what though, I'm gonna get over it, make it a little easier. Is that it? Nah, there's more to it. Oh, that's awesome. No way it's that simple. No way. No way, dude. We're just unlocking it real quick. Then, set it on down. Oh, so you can actually unlock it, take the key out, and it just clicks right in. Check this out. That's wild. So I thought you had to have the key in the whole time, but you don't. Look at this. All right, make sure the arrow's good. Okay, look at this. Ready, set. No way it's that easy. These actually look pretty cool, not gonna lie. Maybe we get all 4. Maybe. Well, let's just make sure it works first with the old dishy dish. Next, after the bar is clicked in, just like so, it says test vigorously by pulling all directions, and if any movement is observed of any of the 4 towers, repeat steps 6 through 9, okay? And then it says go through and go do your crazy little test down the road. I was thinking that we would need to like somehow lock the cross, but that's it. We're completely done. This is, I mean, you can't get any more simple than that. Now the only issue is, I would have a problem with putting my paramotor in, but if you guys have been following for, I mean, quite some time, you would know that I have an actual carrier for the paramotor, which literally clicks right in. So yeah, we don't really need to do that, but I'm excited. So is it 440 all the way across, or is it just 220, 220? Now that we've got just the tools out and everything, let's just go ahead and do the brackets, put the top one in. Let's just get a full look and see what it looks like. Maybe we go buy a kayak today, who knows? Molly's actually been talking about a kayak, so maybe we do that. Maybe we have a reason now to go buy a kayak. But I think we would need all 4 if we did that. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be at this RV park because we gotta go soon. Last and final bracket. Make sure we're pointed out and not in this time. Wow, these RVs are rolling through. Luckily, I'm still neighborless, so I'm not even in the way. Yeah, every day about 2 o'clock, woo, it like starts to smell like manure. Like if the wind's blowing, you can really smell it. We're gonna keep pushing through. We got projects to do. Projects. It's weird. This came with 2, 4, 6. It came with 8 brackets, but only 4 screws. So I guess 4 bolts. So if you have a problem with a bracket, at least you've got extra brackets. I really liked also how you guys saw that door earlier. That when I lifted up where the bracket goes, I like how the bracket door actually goes up inside the crossbar, so you don't have some kind of plastic door just hanging and dangling when you're trying to drive down the road. That was kind of a worry of mine, but honestly, now that I see that it's hidden, what worry do we have? None. None at all. Okay, let's put the other bar on. It's pretty beefy. I actually really like this. We have to unwrap this other bar first. Oops. Sorry about that. I thought we were ready. In all fairness too, I was gonna install it and then do the other one later, but we're already at the steps. We have all the tools out. We might as well just rip it open and put it on, right? Why piddle around? You don't have to. It's like Christmas morning today. So many projects, so many packages. It's all part of the plan though. All part of it. You guys know we got a lot of stuff we're gearing up for. We're still traveling. Nothing's stopping the travels. We're gonna keep doing it. You guys keep showing up, we'll keep adventuring. How's that? Huh? Nah. We're gonna travel regardless, no matter what. So here's the arrow I was talking about earlier. You guys can look up real close, see if it'll focus. If it doesn't, sorry. Right there. So let's go ahead and open this up a little bit. And let's unlock. Where's that the key at? We're good. Let's make sure that's good to go. I'm a pro. I'm gonna start a little company. Crossbars, Cybertruck LLC, installing today. Probably would have been smart to put the other one on first because now this is in the way of me actually getting to it, but we'll just hop on over. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Whew, this truck is hot. All right, we should be good. I got it in the way. Now we can just latch it on. We good? Oh yeah, there we go. I like these, heck yeah. Last but not least, make sure we're good. Nothing's in the way. Oh yeah, it said make sure you tug vigorously, right? Yeah. I'll probably edit that part out. As you guys can see, we've got the crossbars on and they look ever so perfect. Now for the fun stuff. We're gonna take the bracket we just got for the dish, because we got to remember, we have a concept today, okay? We're not just putting on crossbars for the fun of it. We have a function, okay? I guess a little fun and function. Let's go make sure this new bracket actually fits the dish, and we'll go from there. I'm probably going to, well, the truck's not in the way. I was gonna move, but I think we'll be okay right here. No one has literally came like, look, come on, come with me. Come on, come on, come on. Look, we're still empty. No one's even here. And this is a dead end road. No one's coming down this road. Let's grab the bracket. Let's put it on the dish. And well, first we gotta test. We gotta test things. We can't just be undoing stuff. We gotta test some numbers here, right? We have a plan. We have a plan, team. All right, let's run some tests first. As of now, we're getting 130 download. So when you're in the middle of nowhere, any download, any upload is perfect. So I'm not gonna be trying to upload YouTube videos obviously in the mountains, but 95 download and about 20-ish upload. So that's what we're gonna go with right now. So finish off the test, 22. All right, 22 uploads. So 95 and, 23. We have 95.8 download and 23.1 upload. The idea of the test would be, let's actually see what the test is when we're driving. So that's the whole concept. Then again, if we're in the middle of nowhere, like I said, 1 meg, any kind of service is better than no bars and strandedness. Wow, look at the clouds. Just totally disappeared. I'll take it. All right, let's grab the bracket and let's put it on the dish. So there we go, Starlink, standard roof, rack, mount, install guide. Bam. So download the Starlink app, find the location. Okay, so we already did all that. All right, we got the screwdriver, we have the Allen keys, everything is in this box right here. I don't want to bore you with this, but it's what we're doing today. It's what we have to do. What's up, Willow? You're gonna paint? Perfect. Well, I'm excited to see what you end up painting. You can come over here too if you want. I'm just working on the table, but you can hang out. There's only 10 steps, so we just can't forget to slam on our brakes to test it according to the other instructions. There's the concept of it though, if you guys want to check it out real quick. Also, have you guys done this yet? I'm curious. Remove the kickstand, that's what we need to start with first. Oh, so actually squeeze the release tab and pull away from its fixed location. I didn't even know that there was even a bracket underneath that dish. I'm probably most likely going to be updating the dish, and I'm gonna go to the mini because to me this is big. Like, is this not gonna catch wind? Like, you would think that like this looks huge, but this is designed to go on a bracket and a mount like that. We'll see. All right, it says you just pull up right here. I feel like I'm gonna break it though. It's kind of scary. Well, definitely broke that. It says you could just pull up on there. Okay, yeah, we already snapped some stuff. Kidding me? I thought it was like a pull tab. It's, you literally just lift it up a little bit and well, we already broke it. There's no going back. I mean, I'm sure this would still work even if I needed to use this again, but where'd Willow go? Willow, where are you?
Where'd you go?
Willow! You fit right in that box.
Because I love being small.
Just buy boxes for kids, honestly. They enjoy boxes. All right, I'm going to, I have to figure out which way this grip goes is what the instruction says to figure out and do.
What did you buy?
I bought a, this is a mount for the Starlink. So when we go in the middle of nowhere, we can have signal.
Right in the middle? Or on
No, it's gonna go right here. So it's made to go on one of these sides. So I'm thinking this goes on the bottom and then it mounts with the screws. I gotta go look at the instructions. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Actually might have to go on that second one. We'll have to, yeah, it's already locked on. And it will hold 220 pounds of pure heaviness. Let's figure this out. The sun is not fun. First things first, Jackson, got the helper out here. He's ready to get going and help out. All right, it says loosely pre-install the provided screws into the mount. Okay, we determined it needs to go this way. So the bigger grip on the bottom and the holes up top. So we need to connect, it looks like this to that. We got the first two we got to put in first. You can always do it by hand, it's a little bit quicker. And then you can use that one to kind of tie it and finish it off. You got that? I'm gonna go get some ice water because we're working hard out here in the heat. Don't tighten them too tight, just kind of get them a little loose because when we put it up there, we have to move it a little bit and then we'll tighten it down.
Already filled ice cold water in there.
You already got me water?
Yeah.
See, what would I do without you guys? What would I do? All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some ice water because I've already been out here for a little bit. Willow, thank you for that. Taking care of your dad. How we doing, buddy? How we doing?
Good.
All right, next on the instructions, what do we got? It says also to add 2 in there. So, and then okay, now I'm starting to see the concept. At first, I'm looking at this like, what do we do? It goes like this and it grips. So, all right, add those other 2 right there. Nice and loose, and then that'll be it. We got the screws in the mount. Nice job, high five. Good job. All right, step 6, it says install the mount onto the roof rack. So we need to make sure that this is the front, okay? So you got it? Okay, hold that back side. We're gonna go under like this. Now open it, yep, just like that. And the idea would be to make sure it's nice and tight, yeah. So actually open those up just a little bit, unscrew them. And we're gonna make sure we go snug on the inside, right there. Yep, perfect. A little bit more, a little bit more. Is it in? All right, hold it. Nice. Let's make sure we want to put it here though before we go too tight. It's a little, it's because the truck bows like that, well, the actual bar does. So it's not gonna be perfect. And then the actual dish will mount here, and we'll run the wire from the back and click it in. I like that. How far do you think we should go?
Get the wire to go through.
Let's just for fun, I'm gonna go grab the dish, and we're gonna take a look and see how wide it is. We don't want it too far over. Ooh, actually,
it needs to slide right on.
I think we need to turn it around, because remember, the dish has to face this way. Yeah. So I think, do we have it backwards?
It's backwards.
No? I think we had it right.
Yeah, like that. That's right.
It's just a goofy goober. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
I got this. That's
so
weird.
we might need to turn the mount around, so that way the dish is not so angled up. But I think that's just how it's gonna be.
Like this?
We're seeing that there's an arrow here. We wanna make sure the dish is pointed this way, because if it's catching air, we're gonna have an issue.
To not go on the air, we want
Exactly.
to go through it to like not make it fly off.
Yeah, because then it's gonna catch. We don't wanna catch. So I'm looking at the angle of the bracket, and it matches this. So we need the big angle at the back. And that makes sense because there is an arrow. So we're gonna tighten this down. We're gonna like dummy kind of fit it a little bit, see what it looks like, and then we'll run the wiring, and then we gotta go do some tests. We'll tighten these down first, then we'll tighten down the back. Yeah, just hold it right there. I like that. Looks good. Make sure those are good.
Yeah, the left one's the most loose one.
Mm-hmm. Then we'll tighten down that front in a second.
We don't need the instructions, right?
No, we can hold on to them though, just in case. It's not super tight right now, but I just want to test fit it, make sure it all looks good first before we get too far.
Like I can't move it at all. I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, that looks nice.
How does it even clip on like that?
Psh, beats me. I like that. It looks cool. Oh yeah, just the yep, right there. Oh. That's the cable. Plugged right in. That looks nice.
Whoa, that's cool.
I'm not mad at this at all. You like that?
Yeah, it looks cool.
Futuristic. All right, we're going to tighten this down, make sure it all looks good. We'll run the wiring. We're gonna show you what it looks like, and then we gotta put in the safety screws. Don't let me forget the safety screws.
Yep.
All right. It's all up to you, Jackson. All right, I'm gonna put this camera in the shade for just a quick second because it's been out in the sun a little too long. Let's grab Mr. Tripod over here. And now we are good to put the dish onto the actual truck. I like the way the mount looks. It's pretty nice. It's on there. I mean, it's when I say it's on there, it's on there. And luckily, it's gonna take some time to actually steal this thing if anyone wants to steal it. So, all right, let's put you guys up on the tripod here, and let's install the dish. Willow's been painting all those rocks, and now the kiddos are hiding all the rocks, so that's pretty cool. So if you guys are staying in this area, well, be sure to look for the rocks that Willow painted. Actually, I think the cable goes through the bottom of the bracket. So we need to bring it through just like this first, and then click it together. You guys hide the rocks?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make more.
You're gonna make more? All right.
Figure it out, Dad?
I did figure it out. Pull that through just like that. Pull, 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 pull. That's all there is to it right there. All we have left is the safety screws. They came with this long tool too, which is nice, a long Allen. So we go through here like that, and that keeps it locked in place. So now no one can steal our dish. I mean, they can, it's gonna take them a while to actually steal it. This looks really nice. I was worried that the wire would be dangling and hanging everywhere, but we can literally just open this, tuck it down, put the router in, and you got yourself some onboard internet. Pretty easy install. You just open this right here, plug it in. That's it.
It looks really easy.
There's not much to it. We'll just set this in here. We'll just clean up the wiring like this. That's all there is to it. We'll make it nice and tight, nice and neat.
You've been a good dad and you earned something.
What did I earn? What?
Found it all on my own.
These are beautiful. Check those out. That's nice, Willow. Thank you.
I'll put them in a special spot.
Special spot it is. All right, well, it is completely installed. It looks really, really nice. We're gonna get cleaned up. We're gonna go hit the highway, test the speeds, and see what the speeds are while we're actually driving. So I'm curious. I've always wanted to do this, but now we don't have to be worried about being stranded with no signal anymore. All right, I'm gonna move the Cybertruck out of the way, and then we are going to hit the highway, and we're gonna test this thing out today. So real world testing. I'm not going to just install this thing and not test it out, right? The only issue that we're gonna have and we're gonna run into is this. Bed outlet door open. Dismiss until bed outlet door is closed. The nice thing is I'll be able to keep a little eye on it as we're driving. I'm possibly going to maybe scoot it over so it's not catching so much air, but I don't know. From the looks of my mirror, it looks like it's gonna catch air, but only because I can see over the back of the truck. When you're looking from the back of the truck to the front, you don't look like you're going to catch any air. So, all right, I'm gonna whip around and park in our spot so that way I'm out of the way in case somebody does come in. But other than that, I guess this is technically our first test drive. AC's a rippin'. Here's what we're gonna do. It's just you and I. The kids literally just got on FaceTime with friends. They're gaming. Molly, she's got some stuff she's working on. She's working on shorts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to the place I went to the other day, and we're gonna get some sweet treats. The best scenario we're gonna get, I'm gonna make sure I'm connected to Starlink, and then I'm going to have a certain test start when I'm driving. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and double check that we're on Starlink. For fun, let's go ahead and do a test right now before we're actually rolling. And then we're gonna do a test when we're completely safely on the highway. I'll hit test. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film it because having the big camera while I'm trying to drive and do all that could be hard. But when I get to a good position, I'll do autopilot, turn the camera on the dash, and then we'll see what the test is. But for funsies, let's go to speed test. Let's see what we get. Make sure it says Starlink at the bottom. Cool. As of now, just random, we're getting, wow. We got about 300 plus download so far, 312 download and upload. What? I'm getting better upload on the back of the Cybertruck than I was getting when it's sitting there in the little garden flower bed. Upload is 42.2. So there we have it. All right, let's kick it into gear. Make sure I got my wallet. Okay, we're good. Battery for that's good. All right, let's get on out of here. Let's go. Let's roll. And you better believe we're gonna get a little midday pick-me-up. We'll be able to do this test. I can have the app already open just like this on my leg. I'll put it in autopilot, and boom, we'll hit go, and then that way we get the correct readings. But for fun, we can only go 10 miles an hour in the RV park. So what we'll do is we'll run a little test right here, right now as well. And I went ahead and brought the tools just in case, because I don't want any issues. We get to a parking lot and the thing is loose. I want to be able to make sure we can tighten everything up. So, all right, while we're running, we're not getting the best signal, but it's not that bad. This isn't for getting the best signal, like to upload a video. This is when we're stranded and we have nothing in the middle of nowhere. We can at least have Wi-Fi and have a signal. That's all we're trying to accomplish, right? We're not trying to sit here and stream, watch Netflix and do Twitch. We're not doing that. It's just for when we're basically stranded, having no signal. But the nice thing is, we'll be able to just plug this in when we get to an RV resort as well. And when we're driving down the road, I wonder if it'll reach the inside of the RV and give us a signal on the back of the trailer, because that would also be pretty cool. Quick test in the RV park. It was a 104 download and 22.3 upload. Still wasn't, still not that bad. It's the first time I've ever seen anyone actually coming down the road. So we have to yield for the actual people coming in with travel trailers. So, all right, we are clear to go. Let's hit the highway. At first, I didn't really like the placement of where this dish was, but now that I'm looking in my mirror, it's only just a millimeter over the edge of, I guess, the shape of the truck. Well, I feel like peace of mind, I think that's not a bad idea, because we can actually keep a little eye on it, kind of glance over a little bit when you're driving and make sure the dish is still there. So if any of you guys have Starlink mounted on anything, I want to know about it. Comment down below. So I know people put it on their RVs, which I feel like once it's on your RV, it's on your RV, right? I feel like with this, I can take it off and on the truck as needed, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I could have done like a pole mount and done that on the back of the truck, but that would have been goofy. I still think this is pretty usable. So, all right, we're about 40 miles an hour right now, and it looks to be not even phased, not even moving. So the ultimate test would be obviously when you get on the highway. So there are two things I do want to check. Make sure the railing is really clicked in, which it was. I tested out. You guys saw vigorously shaking. So we got that. And looks like we got traffic down south. So that's what we got to deal with. But let's just give a nice little push right here real quick. Not even a shake. Nothing's even moving. All right, so far so good. For fun, I've got a little speed test going on at 40 miles an hour. So obviously we're going through some trees. We're going 30 to 40. We're not going consecutively 40 miles an hour. We're getting 42 download right there. And upload is, oh my gosh, upload is actually really, really good. I would say to even upload a video overnight, I only need like 10 to 15 uploads. So I really don't need that much. So even that is going to get us a really good upload speed. So it's actually pretty fun to stop and keep running tests. I like this because as of right now, my phone service only has 1 bar. So we're getting a better signal using the Starlink than we would if we just used the actual signal on the phone. It is ripping right now. We got about 13 miles, which is about 20 minutes because we do have a little bit of traffic, but that's right. That gives us a little time to stop, kind of look at the dish a little bit, kind of look like a little Mars rover right now, a little storm chase setup. So it's not that much of traffic. It's just people trying to get on and off the highway is all it is. But a little patience goes a long way, I guess you could say. We're only doing about 40 miles an hour on the highway right now. We are doing it safely. Yes, my hand is on the steering wheel, so we are good. All right, don't be worrying. I got this. All right, we're going to, looks like we're going to getting up to 55 miles an hour now. The dish does look really, really good. Wish I would have put my action cam on the back so you guys could see, but that would just be another thing to worry about. You guys know it's there. And if it's missing, don't worry. You'll see that it's missing as well. I'm gonna come to the slow lane. We just passed a bunch of trucks. We're gonna put on autopilot. We're gonna set to the actual, just the speed limit 60. So we're gonna ride at 60 right here, and then we're gonna hit the test. The dish is shaking a little bit, but it's not like, it's just, you know, a little bit like this, obviously, because wind is, it is going to catch, it's going to hit, but that is why you install it the way you install it. But this is the first time I've ever used Starlink actually moving and going down a highway. So real quick, first test, we've got 167 download and 21.4 up. So there you go. I can't show you too long because the truck starts yelling at me, but there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna run a few tests on the way here. We've got 15 minutes left, so let's run another test. Obviously, you're going to get different speed tests as you go down the highway, and you know you go to different areas, right? So as of now, it's ripping down the highway. I know, I'm paying attention, truck. I'm paying attention. But yeah, I'm honestly really impressed. We are getting ripping speed. So now we're 182 download, 22.9 upload. So it's safe to say it works flawlessly. So you could stream, you can upload, download, no issues. And we're doing, we can go 70 now. The speed limit has gone up, so we have gone 70. Part of me wants to go over just a little bit to test it, but I would say we've got 70 miles an hour wind hitting the dish. I'd say it's a ripper. We're gonna mix this up a little bit. Navigate to Walker's Coffee. I've been passing this coffee shop probably every other day, and I'm like, I wanna try it out. We're gonna grab some coffee at Walker's Coffee Shop. And before we go and get the sweet treats at the other place, the coffee was good, but I wanna try this place. Simple as that. So, all right, 6 minutes out, and we're gonna try Walker's Coffee. I'm just gonna go with the old traditional iced vanilla latte. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm probably gonna run some errands off camera too. while I'm here as well. This is the last coffee shop that I wanted to try in the area. There's so many other little places too. Like, what is this? Bigfoot Java. It's literally a gas station coffee shop. I've never seen a gas station and a coffee shop put together. That's cool. That's something I wouldn't mind getting into. You got fuel. I just got it. You got fuel for the cars, and you got fuel for the body. That makes sense. I don't know. Wonder if they sell it like that too. I'm sure they did, right? Like, I'm sure that's why they thought of that. But one thing I love about Washington is these little coffee shops like this. That is so cool to me. Like, what's the overhead to start something like that? A nice machine's gonna run you, I would say minimum $15,000. You could probably get one used for $11,000. You can spend some money on some machines. You can. Fuel and fuel for the body. So, all right, off to Walker's we go. Let's get an iced latte and let's do some first sip wonders. Also, just want to say thank you all for riding with me today. I know it's not a adventure of going off, seeing a bunch of stuff. It's more of just like a hangout with the kiddos. This was a need. This was an absolute must with how much we explore, go off where there's no cell signal. Like, it was a need. Like, this had to have been done today. Also, got some other stuff for the motorhome, which we can also deal with when we get back. Kind of depends on what everyone wants to do, but we got parts on parts on parts for things that we have to do. So we'll probably, you know what, we'll probably just add it to the video as well. I just got in also, everything came today. Everything we needed came early this morning, thank goodness. So yeah, I just got the new touch panel for the water bay. Remember, it just went black, it went out on us. So I actually did some more investigating, and I looked at the very back of the board, and there was a small little gray spot, which means moisture did get to it. So I'm wondering, I'll have to show you guys when we get back to the RV, can I actually cover that little microchip board and like block it from any moisture? Does it need to be open for heat? So I need your help with that. So I don't want to spend another $350 to get a new board shipped in. So definitely don't want to be dealing with that and having to replace touchscreens left and right. So yeah, I'll need your help and assistance on that when we get back today. Okay, I don't see a Walker's Coffee. This is not the location I would have passed by. Is this it here? Yeah, this is it right here. I almost missed it, it's so small. All right, which way do we go in? All right, this isn't the actual one I've been passing every day, I don't think, but we're gonna try it out anyways. Or maybe it is. I just can't see the other side. Maybe I missed it. All right, let's pull on in and let's order. All right, she said this is the Walkers I'm looking for. I guess I came in it a different way. Let me just see, is this the one? Okay, yeah, this is the one I've been wanting to try, but I came in from the other way where there was a donation center. Yeah, this is it. Okay, she said it's this one and there's another one in Arlington. That's the one that I maybe was confusing with, I don't know. So, all right, one sip. You guys know the rules. Let's go. Oh, Walkers. Okay, Walkers. That hits. Okay, shouts. You guys know how it works. Right there, boom. So, all right, probably one of my favorite cups of coffee since I've been here. Now we're gonna head to Creamery Coffee House. Straight ahead. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's head over there. We're not getting coffee there. The coffee was good, but I've been wanting to try this place out. So, all right, I'm gonna get wired up. No, I know, I'll take it easy. I gotta keep this camera steady. For my TV watchers, I see you guys. I see you tuning in. I just think that's so crazy too, how no worries. Got a little stroller. Got a little smile today. No worries. I think it's so crazy how the analytics show so much nowadays. And like, if I would have had that information back in the day, my goodness, could you imagine the growth of, you know, a YouTube channel or the help like that? It's unreal. Recently, I just got an email from YouTube and something about hype features. I even saw you guys talking about it. Hey, be sure to hype We+3, blah, blah, blah. There's some kind of new feature that with the algorithm that can help the videos. If you guys hype the video, I don't even know where it's at to be able to even hype the video. I don't know if they're just rolling something out or they're testing something out. Wow, I'm glad I didn't go when it was green, because this truck just ran that red light. That was wild. But if you guys see the hype feature, yeah, like it, hype it, whatever you can. Help us out a little bit. All the support goes a long way, so thank you so much for that. Wow, we're literally in the same parking lot as the cafe. Okay, that is hilarious. I could have just drove into the same parking lot. Guys, I'm not local, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's pull in. We're not gonna film getting the sweet treats, and then I'll see you right back into the truck. Actually, that's not true. I have to, we have to look at the Starlink and make sure we're good. So let's whip on in here, and you know what? Let's check the Starlink first, and then we'll go get the goodies. A little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, and good. All right, yeah, that works. That works. Now that we're on Wi-Fi, it's like, you have a software update. No, we're not doing it. Not till we get back. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what we get. Are we still tight? Oh yeah, we're still tight. So you can see nothing has moved at all. So that's a plus. In the back too. So yeah, we're still super tight on there. I was like obviously thinking the worst, right? Like who knows what's gonna happen, but it's the exact same how we installed it. So all the crossbars look good, and we did 70. I'm not gonna slam on the brakes like it told me to do, but all right, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So this will be the new home for the Starlink until we, I guess, get tired of it. But yeah, we're set. The real question is, can I take that in the car wash? Probably not. But we do touch free, so we possibly can. All right, on to the sweet treats. Just like that, we got the sweet treats. This week they've got a cinnamon, I don't even know, cinnamon cream, something brownie. We have a normal brownie, and then I got the lemon blueberry scones. They were, those were our favorites. So, all right, I'm gonna head back to the RV. We're gonna do one more thing for maintenance for today. It's going to conclude the video. So, full-fledged video today. So, even though it didn't feel like it, well, I guess it did. Once you're in the sun, once you have that sun beaming down on your neck, you really feel like you're just out there all day long. So I need to put the address into the GPS. I can't because the camera's on. So, all right, we'll just do this. Navigate to Angels of the Wind RV Resort. All right, Molly just texted me too. She goes, remember, date night. I was like, you got it, love, you got it. So we're gonna do a little date night tonight. The kids are gonna be gaming, hanging out with friends. So, all right, gonna be a super fun little evening, and I'm excited for it. There's Dutch Bros right there. I used to drink Dutch Bros all the time when we were in Colorado. Well, I guess when I was in Colorado working. So, all right, on to the RV park we go, and let's get this final and last project done for today. You know what? Feels good. Feels good to be getting things out of boxes. Feels good to be replacing things and just making things 100%. So, all right, let's head on to the resort. All right, guys, had to show you the treats. Look at the brownie. Oh my goodness. And we got the scone. So I think everyone's gonna be super excited. Actually, Jackson, I said I'd get him a little sweet treat. Well, I got everyone a sweet treat, but we're not gonna be leaving anybody out. I think the kiddos are gonna be super excited for the treats. I said, I'll be back. I'll make sure you guys all get the treats. Are we closed? All right, we're good. It's like a little payment for helping, right? I don't know. They're even if they don't get treats, they still want to help out. They're pretty awesome kids. Oh, got a little neighbor. That's cool. Well, maybe like a spot or two over. So, all right, treats have been delivered, and oh, look at the beautiful sunset going down. All right, we have to install this new screen. It's going to be a little process. It came with well, for one, it says thank you from Firefly, so that's the actual that's the company that you can only buy the screens from. That's the entire system and setup. So hopefully it's not a full-blown deal, because It says, please note your Firefly system will reset during the update, which will cause the coach light to turn off and on. Okay, so I thought this was going to be plug and play, and I thought it would be a lot easier. So let me go through these instructions real quick. I thought it was going to be just plug and play and go on with our day. Plug and play, go on with our day. Kind of, what am I? I'm just a rhymer, okay? I'm just a rhyming it up. But here's the new screen. Check it out. Just like this. That's it. That's all there is to it. So, you know what? I wonder if I can just plug it in and it's gonna work. But you see how it's open in the back? It's just fully open. So the issue is, once it gets wet, it gets wet. This whole thing goes bad. So, I don't know. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna read these instructions real quick, and we're gonna see if there's anything else that we need. So, I'm gonna set you guys right here. Let's figure this out together. I want to say this update is for the main screen, right? I don't think that this is gonna need an update at all. I think we're plug and play ready, because this is saying for me to uninstall the other screen and then update it. So, and this is just a totally different screen. So you know what? Let's just go over there. Let's just see if it just plugs in and works. Because as of now, we don't have any screen. So I'm just gonna walk over, plug it in. So it came with the screen. It came with a brand new USB drive with a software update on it. So hopefully, you know what? I'm wondering if this isn't gonna talk to the main screen. I wonder if that's what's going on. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I tried to read the instructions, but honestly, my brain wasn't braining. No, it says Integra Polaris 10-inch G12, so I don't know. All right, let's just head over there. Let's just plug it in. Hopefully we don't mess anything up. At this point, let's just figure it out. All right. It's crazy. The sun goes right behind the trees and the clouds, and it starts getting a little chilly. So, all right. Oh, and you know what? Water update on the water bay. 0 leakage. Okay? I'm not saying I'm an RV tech, but kind of am. So, as you guys know, old screen, nothing. Completely dead. So, we'll just take that off right there. The new one should just plug right in, and hopefully it just works. Oh, I just plugged it in and it's got some kind of hissing noise. You guys hear that ringing? Listen. I wonder if it's supposed to be doing that. I don't know. It's like almost like ear piercing. All right. By using this product installing, you agree to the terms. Oh, we know that's on every app, every phone you ever bought. Just like that, look. Oh, we're back in business. It's crazy that you pay $300+ for a screen to turn off and on your lights, and basically just to see your levels. But on travel days, I've been having to turn on the water pump manually, and it's been very, very annoying. But now I just hit a switch, just like that. So, all right, I am happy with this. Cool, it works. Let's just install it, and we don't need no USB jump drive, nothing. We're good. Question is it gonna just click in like the last one did? Okay, what's going on here? Get in there. One-handedness is not really going on in my favor. Oh, look. Okay, we're tearing stuff up. This is why it's not working. It came with a new bracket. That makes sense. Okay, well, let's just unplug it. No wonder you're not working. That squeaking noises. I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera, but it's like, it's crazy. I'll have to reach out to them and see if that's normal. I don't really know, but 300 something bucks and it's squealing like that. Hopefully I can't hear it inside, because that would be annoying. Well, safe to say it's working. You don't really hear the little squealing and the noises, so no big deal. But you can see I'm pulling black tank right now, and you can see the levels are going down, which means success. I'm happy with it. But look, I can turn my lights on and off now. It's the little things in life. Honestly, it is. You know what? I would say today is a super successful day in my book. So everything on my list, well, most of the things on my list are complete. I did want to clean the entire front of the coach today, because I do have the waterless wax and wash, and it's so nice. You spray it, I actually got the thicker, the degreaser bug spray. So basically you spray it on, you leave it, you wipe it off. We can do that on another day. I don't want to bore you guys with that. And I also ordered, which I just picked up when I came into the RV resort, is some new wipers. So if we're gonna be going on a journey down the West Coast, I wanna make sure that we are good to go and also have brand new wipers. So that being said, that's it for today. That's all it is. That's all we're doing. Appreciate you guys again hanging out with us no matter what we do or when we do it. I'm gonna go get Molly. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna go on a little date night tonight. That being said, I'm gonna leave the video right here and we'll see you on the next adventure.